Hello everyone, my name is caylakat, and this video is all about Animal Crossing tips that I haven't seen anywhere else. You can watch me stream Animal Crossing New Horizons daily. Ew, look at his butt! And also be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll be making lots more videos about Animal Crossing. And let me know if you have any suggestions about future videos in the comments. Tip 1. Using your bells and tickets at Sahara. So Sahara is a lot more complicated than it seems, but I'm going to show you the best way to min-max so you can get the highest number of premium wallpapers and floorings per Sahara visit. So the most important thing to remember is that you can get 2 mysterious wallpapers and 2 mysterious floorings per Sahara visit per character. 1 of each from bells and 1 of each from exchange tickets. Here's the catch and the important distinction to remember. The wallpaper and flooring that you buy with bells will be the same for all characters on your island and any visitors you may have. But the ones you buy with Sahara's exchange tickets will always be random and or different for every character or visitor. So if you're farming Sahara on multiple characters, it pays to use exchange tickets because you can quickly get the rare and premium floorings and wallpapers. Don't bother buying with bells on other characters unless you want duplicates. So even if this is your first time buying from Sahara, it really pays to buy as many rugs as you can until you get 10 exchange tickets. This is the best way to get as many of the rare and premium mysterious wallpapers and floorings, although you may have to go through a lot of dialogue, which could be pretty annoying. And there's nothing wrong with buying extra rugs to have even more exchange tickets in case you're in a hurry next time or you're on a friend's island. It's nice to have them ready to go. So to sum it all up, make sure that you buy the mysterious wallpaper and mysterious flooring with bells, and then again, buy the mysterious wallpaper and mysterious flooring with tickets, Sahara's exchange tickets, so you can get 2 mysterious wallpapers and 2 mysterious floorings. And if you don't want any duplicates, if you're on another character, don't buy the mysterious wallpaper and mysterious flooring with bells. It'll be the same for everyone on your island. But the ones that are bought with Sahara's exchange tickets will always be random and or different. Tip 2. Bubble guide. So I've learned my lessons when it comes to villagers with bubbles over their heads. Firstly, what is the bubble? The white thought bubble over a villager's head when they're thinking about something. It can mean a few things. It could mean the villager is asking for permission to move, they want to buy something from your inventory or sell you something, or they want you to deliver a gift to another villager. If you're trying to keep your villager's house and wardrobe intact, original, or just styled to your liking, you should just never talk to a villager with bubble, unless you want them to move, but we'll get to that in a second. Disclaimer, if you don't care about the way your villager looks or the way their house looks, you don't have to follow this, but if you don't want wharf roaches being displayed in your villager's house, then listen up. The problem with giving a villager something from your inventory, if they ask for a wharf roach, they'll probably display it in their house forever. If they ask for a baby romper, they'll probably wear it or display it in their house forever. If they ask you to deliver a gift to another villager, the same thing will happen. And here's a big warning. Even if you say you don't want to deliver the item that they are asking you to deliver, they will deliver it themselves. And you won't even know what the item is that they want to deliver, so one day you might walk into Raymond's house and see him wearing a bath towel wrap sitting on a toilet. Again, if you don't care about the way your villagers look or how their house looks and you want to embrace the craziness, then you don't have to do any of this. This is only if you want to keep your villager's house and wardrobe intact, original, and or styled the way you like it to be. Here's how to figure out if it's a moving out bubble. So if you want your villager to move out, but you want to protect your other villagers from wearing an instant muscle suit, there is a way to figure out if the bubble is a moving out bubble or just a random item bubble. If you walk into a building and walk back out and the villager still has a bubble over their head, then it is the moving out bubble. So feel free to talk to them and tell them to stay, or you can tell them to leave. And if you ever accidentally talk to someone with a bubble and it's not the thing you want it to be, you can click the home button and then X out of the software by clicking X and just start the game over again. So basically you're just exiting the game without saving. If I'm looking for a specific villager to move out and the villager who has a bubble over their head is not who I want to move out, I will usually just ignore them for the day or until the bubble goes away, and it will transfer to other villagers throughout the week. So just keep waiting until the bubble moves to someone you want to move out. It doesn't always work perfectly like that, but it helps. Otherwise, if you say no, there will be a certain amount of days until a villager asks to move out again. Tip 3, critter hunting on mystery islands. If you're looking for that one rare fish or bug, or critter hunting to make some extra money, your best bet is to do it on a mystery island. Mystery islands seem to have the same number of fish and bugs as your islands, but the spawn rate is much faster because it's much smaller. And if you go to a mystery island, you have a chance of going to Tarantula Island or going to a Big Fish Island, which will obviously help you so much more than your regular islands. I find that bug hunting on mystery islands is the easiest. If you're looking for rare bugs that spawn on palm trees, you basically have to make it so no other types of bugs can spawn. So if you're looking for a palm tree bug, you're going to want to remove every other place that a bug could spawn. You want to chop down the trees and pick up the stumps, break rocks, pick up flowers, and make sure you only have palm trees left, so only palm tree bugs will spawn. So the same thing goes if you're looking for a tree stump bug. Make sure you chop down all of the palm trees, make sure you chop down the trees so you only have tree stumps, and break rocks. You can even dig holes if you have those pesky mole crickets so they won't be able to spawn, and you can scare away any wharf roaches that may appear on your rocks. As you work to destroy the island, you'll see more and more bugs spawn on trees and stumps. So this is example footage of me trying to get the bugs to spawn on palm trees. If you need a rare bug that spawns in a stump or a regular tree, then just follow the same steps, but obviously leave the stumps or trees on the island instead of palm trees. What I like to do is pick up the trees and move them closer together so you don't have to run around the entire island. You can also bring your own trees from your island or from another mystery island to make a whole island full of whatever you need to guarantee a huge amount of spawning spots. Just make sure that you eat a piece of fruit and shovel it into your pockets to bring it to a mystery island. Also, a lot of the rare palm tree bugs spawn at night right now, so unfortunately, you see a lot of the flying bugs around, but if you needed to do this, just make sure you look at the correct times. I just happened to be filming this during the day, so I had to scare away a lot of the flying creatures. Ta-da! And even for rare fish, it seems like the rare ones spawn faster on mystery islands. You will probably have a better chance of catching a rare fish on a mystery island because the spawn rates are faster and because it's a smaller island. So rivers will always be packed with fish, and I find if I'm looking for a river fish that I usually don't need fish bait because they spawn that quickly. I try to save my fish bait for fish off the pier. They will still spawn fast on mystery islands, but you may have to walk to the back of the island for a little bit, wait a couple minutes, and go back, and there'll probably be a fish waiting for you at the pier. And remember, the airport pier where Wilbur is located works the same as your pier on your island. If you talk to Tom Nook about relocating your house or a villager's house or the campsite, something like that, did you know that you're actually able to cancel it afterwards? That's right. This is only if you haven't placed anything down permanently. This will only work if it's still in your pockets and you've been imagining it and you just couldn't find a spot. If you can't find a spot for it or you just change your mind, all you have to do is go to Tom Nook, talk to him about relocating a house, and you can try to see if you can find a spot for it. And if you don't or you change your mind, you don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is talk to Tom Nook again, talk to him about infrastructure, and he will bring up the house, say, oh, you're in the middle of moving, blah, blah, blah. And he'll say, oh, you couldn't find a spot for it, and he will actually refund you the amount of bells that you paid, and he'll take the moving kit out of your pockets. So this is great if you thought you found a spot where you want something to go, but it turns out that it didn't work out for you. You can go test it out as many times as you want, and you can go back to him and cancel it. And this also goes for bridges and inclines. You can cancel those too, without losing your bells. If you have completed your museum and you don't need fossils anymore, you're sick of seeing them, there is a way to get them to stop spawning. All you have to do is plant 6 fossils anywhere in your island and they will never spawn again. So I chose to move my fossils to the back of my museum. No one will ever see them. It's impossible to see them unless you're really like creeping on my island or something. You don't even have to hide them if you don't want. You can make an area out of it, put them on display. You don't have to hide them if you don't want to. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to come say hi to me streaming on Twitch. We have a great community and lots of island visits and events. You can also join my Discord, which is linked below. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them there too. Thanks so much and hope to see you soon. Bye!